Well. We're back. In a slightly different spot than I had intended. I've been having some technical issues and difficulties that I've been wrestling with. So, yeah. Pre-season's still not done. Partially because of the aforementioned technical difficulties that I've been fiddling with and trying to figure out. But when I was pretty much done, I was hit by a quite annoying bug. So I had to reload an earlier save, which just so happened to be about 4 hours earlier. So I lost the 4 hours of progress. So that wasn't fun. But yeah, that kind of took the enjoyment out of it, so I didn't really feel like continuing on. But yeah, since last time we've had some transfers in and out. But yeah, we can go over them a little bit more detailed in a bit, I guess. But yeah, like the plan was that today would be the start of the season actual, like the proper the proper start of the season. But yeah, those 4 hours lost was annoying, to say the least. But yeah, we can go over the transfers that have happened since. You can do that by just hopping over to the transfer history. And yeah, we've had some outs. Igawa left, of course, that was in the works. Tanaki we found a loan for. Uchiyama we also found a loan for. Muninju left. Very annoyingly. We can come back to that one later as well. And Hakozaki we've also found a loan for, so he can hopefully develop a little bit and be worth a teeny tiny bit more than 26k, so we can gain some money, I guess. On the bright side, Kamara joined. Yeah, his value shot up as well, which is nice. That's usually a good sign. And in the friendlies, the games that I played, he was actually good. Yeah, he made some interesting decisions, which we'll see if he does that again. But overall, he was good, which is nice. You kind of want your main signing, I guess, for the year. You kind of want them to be good, don't you? We've also had some trials in. Probably won't sign any of them. Well, maybe. I think it was this guy. Yeah. He's got a fair amount of potential. He won't take up a foreign player slot and can be in the. Can play more for the second team and be like an emergency. So maybe we'll have a peek at that. We also got Sasaki on trial again in the friendlies that were undone. He did well, so we're probably gonna try and sign him for a free. I did try before the annoying bug happened, or I don't know. It probably is a bug. If it isn't, we have issues. But as Muninju left, we loaned in Yoshinaga from Genk, which, yeah, I think it's a pretty decent deal. We get him in on loan. We can push our decision making up by a year, so we can maybe find someone else to permanently replace Muninju, who left, of course, for 98k. The reason why he left for 98k is also the bug that happened that made me reload or lose the several hours. Basically, what I think happens is that if you receive a transfer offer, let's see, we do have only one. I can show you with Kaneko because he was the reason, right? He doesn't want to leave. The closest we've gotten to him wanting to like talk to another club is basically he wants to stay, or he would rather stay, but he's willing to talk to them to see if they might convince him, which means we don't want to do that. We want to keep him. Now, we kept getting offers for him, and in one of them, we got like 3 in the same day. 2 were like rubbish, but one of the bids from Kanazawa was for like 750k, and I was like, really? That's still lower than what I would value him at, just based on how good he's been and the fact that he still has potential to grow. But I wanted to see what is the actual offer, and it was a really good offer, honestly. But I wasn't going to sell him. So I went back to this transfer activity page to collect the little reject buttons. Except I couldn't. For some reason. So I couldn't actually close or reject the deal from this page. And the status had moved on to contract. So what I think happens is that if you look at an offer and then go back without choosing to reject it, you automatically accept it. I don't know if that is 100% the case. We could probably try it out or test it to see. But that would also be work, and I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm lazy. But yeah, like we'd be losing our star striker to a team that is not better than us in the same division for absolutely no reason. It would be better to keep him, right? So that's why I reloaded, because that definitely doesn't seem like something that should be happening, and that is also the reason why Muninju's transfer was as shit as it was, because like I said, he went for 98k. Can we see the? No, we can't. He went for 98k to a team in a higher division than us. He had a release clause for clubs in a higher division of 105k. That was a low ball. Like, that was on the lower end of his value. Let's see, what is his current value? Yeah, 170 to 500k. It was lower when it was at us. I think it was like 100 to 250 or something. But the same thing there. I got this 98k offer. I looked at it, went back, and was going to reject multiple offers. But because I hadn't chosen anything in that transfer offer, we couldn't cancel it. Despite me actually getting offers of 130k for him, which I would much rather have had, for obvious reasons. But he didn't want to go there, so he went to the club that offered below his market value for shits and giggles. So yeah, that's something I am going to avoid doing. I'm not gonna open deals and then not choose anything, because well, that apparently screws you over and automatically accepts any bids, and you can't cancel them afterwards. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's see, there were some other things. Right, I want to highlight one of the... We played Pacific Industries. He only scored 4 goals in the first half. That's more goals than he scored in the entirety of the rest of his stay at the club so far. He was quite good, so that was fun. Also, when I was looking around at teams to see if I could, mostly in the first division, to see if I could find any players that I could bring in on loan, Ivan Toney is at Vissel Kobe. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know how, but here he is. He must have signed for free, right? Yeah, 2 weeks earlier. Yeah, on a free. So I'm assuming his contract was cancelled, terminated in Saudi. So that's fun. I wonder if we'll see... I dropped something, and I don't know where it went, but it was bothering me. Oh. I wonder if we'll see more players leave Saudi and end up here. Actually, you can probably check, can't we? Wait. Saudi, can you see transfers? Oh, they've signed some players, so that's something. I'll go 2 and see transfers. Can you see transfers out here? You can't, it seems. It's only transfers in. Well, that's no fun. You can't even see him in here, Ivan Tony. When, okay. Okay. Oh, well, so we know how that works as intended. But yeah, that was basically the only thing that I lost except for time. Was one of the youth players got loaned out, which we'll work on trying to get him out again. Where was it? Is he in here? No. So he's in the under 18s. There we go. Right, it was Endo got sent out on loan. Ito, have we recently offered him out? Let's do that anyways. Regular starter, because he had offers in as well. And we want to get him out on loan so he can get some game time at a decent level. Who else was it? It was Ito, Endo, and was it Isaka? Was it? There was a third one. I wonder if it was Uchiyama. And I'm not remembering. I don't know. It was someone. Was it Otogawa, actually? It might have been. Might have been that I wanted to get him out to get some first team minutes. It might have been. We have a couple of teams that want him on loan, so yeah, sending him out would probably not be a bad idea. Right, I had also attempted to sign this dude purely based on potential ability. Maybe he'll become good. And we can solve our defensive midfield problems on that end. We will find a loan for you. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. And no chance we're giving you less than 2 years. And also I want an optional extension. Also not 370. Okay, then we go with 370 and then I can have an optional extension, surely. Now it went down? Now he wants more in wages just because. Come on, dude. I want an optional extension. Fine, you can have your 370. Damn you. Darn kids and they're negotiating. Also, we shall sign Sasaki because when I tried him out since he's on trial. We may as well give it a whirl. I tried him both in the central role where Minamino plays, or will play mostly. But I did drop Minamino into attacking midfield, and that was also very successful. But but Sasaki did play well in that attacking midfield role as well as in the channel forward role. So having a good player to cover both of those roles would be quite nice. So we're gonna try and sign him as well. And the best part is he wants to be a fringe player. He doesn't even want first team minutes, which is weird because he's pretty good. He's pretty good for us, for our level. So we can absolutely agree to that. I got him down to 1.5 actually for 2 years because I added in a relegation release clause of I think 250, because if we get 250 when we get relegated, that's kind of fine to get him off the books. But I also did the cheeky wage after reaching international appearances. I should probably do more than one just in case, but I don't think he's gonna get any international games. He's not that good, and he's 26. Now watch him be a late bloomer, get really good, and play like a friendly or something. But yeah, we basically got his wages down by half from what he started out at. Right, there was also, I tried to get, where is he? Is he in here, or did I already remove him? I might have already removed him. Let's see. He might have already signed for a different team. Yes, he did. Omori. Because of his physicals, I was thinking maybe we can sign him and play him in the defensive midfield role. Just be physical there in the middle. He wanted 7.5k, which obviously he has definitely gotten at his club that he did sign for. Not at all a third of that. It's really annoying how that works. Especially since Yamaguchi's not... They're not better than us. Like if we look at the media prediction... We were predicted 10th last I checked, but still. Predicted 12th. Yamaguchi are predicted right above the relegation zone. Could also be 19th. But he happily goes there to play for less money than he wanted for or from us. As a regular starter, I guess he'll get game time, so that's good for him? Question mark. We'll see. We'll see. I'm also going to keep checking regularly to see if Yamaguchi changes his mind. He probably won't. But I will keep checking. Was there anything else? Did I have anything else? No. What I might do, because, well, since I'm already waiting. Right, we had coaches allowed, rejected. Let's, can we ask again? No. Okay, so we'll have to wait a little bit until we, or before we ask for more coaches again. Right. So let's move on and, well, see what happens. Cheeky Oita. I know what you're getting at. It's only Fujieda this time. When I tried before, I think there were like 4 teams immediately. 10 minutes after I offered him a contract. We'll see how that happens. Right. Pedro Milan's. I'm fairly sure I got this suggestion before as well. So we'll scout him and see, because he. Oh right, I can't go forward because why would I be going forward? He seems to be quite quick, with good stamina, can run a lot. As a wing back, that's not too shabby. Oh yeah, and then we have this Kaneko. Currently would be decent to play for most J1 league sides. We are newly promoted to J2, and he's pretty darn good. I would like his stamina to be a little higher. Yeah, he's one of the players that I'm happy to have him around because he's good. I kind of like him. So yeah, I was planning on updating the whatchamacallit. Who are you? All right, let's count it. I was planning on updating the thumbnail to add a little bit of pizzazz, I guess. So they are a little bit more exciting, maybe, than a green blob with a club logo on. So I wanted to add, the players that we have that are like actually real players. That could potentially be. I'm gonna click this because I'm gonna forget what I'm doing otherwise. There we go. Those numbers, because that's what I gave them last time I did this. But I wanted to add maybe the pictures of the players, so it feels a little bit more real, I guess. So I went looking, and I didn't find any great pictures immediately because, well, I remembered that he's actually a high school aged person. He plays for it. Well, he did play because I found him. He did play for a high school team up until this March, April, something like that. He is now playing at a university, so they don't really have, club pages where you can find the entire roster and, look those things up. So yeah, and I was thinking it might be a little bit weird if I start trolling through social medias to find pictures of 18-year-old footballers from different countries. Might be a little iffy, so I'm not gonna do that. There he is. He was a little bit injured, so we're gonna have him play again rather than this guy, because he was not very good and he's not very likely to improve. We're gonna drop them into the second team as well. They're not great guys. They're not great players because they don't really need to be in the first team squad. And then do that. And then we'll not start the players that are going to be wow, brain is doing great. Players that are really sharp, we're not going to start them because we need to spread out our sharpness. I'm sure those are words that have been used in the past. Maybe. There, and then we'll have... Oh, I'll do that. So we have them in the correct order. And they can come off the bench because why not? Why not? Could Yamaya play on the left side? Or... Because I don't want to have Kaneko play in the middle. Maybe he plays on the left? He could probably do that. Oh, right. Speaking of when I went looking for him. it feels a little bit weird to like go look for 18-year-old amateur football players from across the world. I found highlights. He's a really good goal scorer for like at the level he plays at. That was quite fun. Right. Why aren't they? Why don't? So now I have to wonder. Why in the world would they not? Okay. Can you please? Right. If we leave this page and then come back, are you still going to be annoying? No. Okay. Good. I've also completely forgotten where I was going and what I was saying, so let's ignore that. Because that's not important, I guess. But I'm still looking to spruce up the thumbnails a little bit, because, well, they're not very exciting. But yeah. We'll see. For this next match, we're going to drop Minamino into playing attacking midfield, partially because he did well when I did, and we are playing one of the decent teams we'll be playing in the league this season. So I kind of want to see how we do with a slightly less all-out attack kind of style thing. But yeah, in the lost fixture against them, we won 1-0. We'll see if we can pull off a 1-0 win, or maybe even better this time. They play this weird 4-3-3 crystal. I don't know. It's not diamond really, but it's kind of crystal like. If they had the fullbacks in the wingback position, it would probably be a little too phallic for my liking. But I mean, we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna just play through these games and. Actually, kind of speed up a little bit. 1.5 should be fine. I'll bring it down to 1.25 when we play actual games, because I kind of just want to get through these games again and do the things that I had already gotten done before, well, again, having to reload, losing 4 hours of progress. Yay! And it was at this point, having a sip of water, that I remembered I was going to have some tea. I forgot about that. I'll have to... Oh, jeez. We'll have to get some tea later instead. Maybe. Go, Hashimoto. He's had like 84 shots hit the woodwork. It's ridiculous. I'm starting to see why he may be... why he heavily underperforms his XG. That and the fact that he seems to take shots from really weird angles and positions. Oh, speaking of hitting the woodwork, why not with a cross? But yeah, like, he took weird shots from, like, these positions, right outside the penalty area with his weaker foot, when he had tons of room and had already gone past the defender. I'm not... Oh, jeez. Again, speaking of the woodwork. Speak of the woodwork and it will hit you in the ball. Really? Sasaki got injured? Bruised knee. Okay, we can take him off at halftime then. A bruised knee, he'll be fine. It's not broken or anything. Goalkeeper? Or... Can Shona Belmaro weather the storm? When they just play the ball out of play? Having more of the possession? Who's weathering what storm? And stuff. And I have once again become very aware of my substitute teacher cursor placement. But Hashimoto is at least one thing that we haven't lost, because we lost our, oh boy, because, what are you doing? Boy, don't pass the opponents. But because the Kanda left, we... Balls. Okay, so we're not replicating the result that we got last time, because we didn't concede. And at least, very much not really stupidly, this is our defense midfielder outside marking our wing back. Sasuke is at least in the right position. Kita is our left-sided defensive midfielder. Pressing the 3 players. Gone with 1 pass. And then a good ball over the top, decent run in behind. And that's very annoying. Yeah, so that's something we haven't lost. The right wing back crossing to the back post, but an aerially dominant striker. Back heel passes in the middle of the pitch. Rude. Off. Yeah, well that's great. Again, we won this game 1-0 when I wasn't streaming it. Naturally, everything changes when you close the game. I don't want to lose, at least. What are you doing? Wait. Bro. Yeah, so he gets the ball in a really good position, takes the ball backwards and passes it out on the left wing, gets it back in a great position again and hoofs it over the bar. He's good in the air, but oh boy is he not very good at the other stuff. I don't get why he's so bad at it though, why he misses so many shots. His decision making isn't great, but he's not, like, he does have composure. He's not terrible at finishing, his first touch is fine, he can even dribble. but he's so incredibly wasteful. It's ridiculous. We are going to put Kaneko on for Sasaki since he is injured. I expect a much better second half. Boop. I'm glad we're statistically doing fine. The weird part is that that's the problem. We have the ball. When we don't have the ball, we are much better. And I don't like how that works. But that is how it works. We're way better when we don't have the ball so much. We'd be better off playing Hashimoto in a more familiar position. No. We'd be better if he didn't miss clear-cut opportunities from 4 centimeters. Turn and shoot instead of back heeling into opponents. And again, yeah, see, he takes those shots way out on the half turn. He takes shots. When he has the ball facing goal, like these positions, no, let's turn back or play it out to the wing back for no reason. Okay, come on, Kaneko, you can do it. Oh, fuck. Is that 4 or 5 now? Seriously, someone has put magnets in the ball. 1! We've literally heard it 4 times at least. 1. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. What's it doing? Jumping for a header nowhere near the ball. But that was the highlight, apparently. We'll make our changes at 65. Yeah. So this was great. Great. Can you please make the substitutions that I'm making? Thank you. I guess Yamaya goes on the left. Can he do that? Maybe. And Fukase in the middle, and we'll push him up to be a D playing forward. Do we go with that? Do we go with target forward? Maybe we can. Let's see how he does as a target forward. We haven't tried that yet, but we'll see how he does. It could work. Also, I'm gonna actually swap them. So Kaneko plays on the left. He should be able to do it. It's not that much different, and Yamaya can cut in on his stronger foot. I trust you to make the difference. Let's head over to attacking. Let's just go for it. Encourage. See if we get anything at all. We get a throw in. Progress? Question mark? Nice. Both posts. Are you? How much do you want to bet that didn't count as either? What? You counted for 1. Yeah, this is weird. But not backwards. Back out wide. What? Square it. Okay. Why? Like, from this position, surely from here, you don't head it straight back out of the penalty area. Here, where you had a teammate. Hello? What? All by himself, in the middle of 3 defenders, and all of them just stand there watching him receive the ball, bring it down, turn around, and then just invite him to go past. Oh, that was bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. And again, we did win this game when I played it off the off stream. But oh well. Also, Sasuke didn't get injured. Waste. Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. We didn't score, obviously. Right. Maniyama, would he be a good signing? Yes. But he is a young lad. So he wouldn't want to join us. And we don't know if he would like to join us on loan even. What is on our... Same thing here, yeah. He has potential. So we'll add him to the research. So that once we start actually using that, it'll work. Slams team. What? Did I? Did I? Well, now I'm curious. Did I? What did I say? Kept the team locked in the dressing room following the defeat. When I told them that, considering the statistics, we should have done better. Wasn't that what I said? Didn't I say that I thought we should have gotten a better result? Game? What? What? I don't know. Right. How much is he? He's still not that expensive. Oh, great. Fringe player. He takes a fringe player role as a club in our division instead of being a starter for us, because he was absolutely not interested in joining us. Remove from that one. That's nonsense. We shall move him to the first team shortlist. So I want to keep him on there because maybe, just maybe, we can remove Fukumori. Alright, this was a lad I found as well. Well, that was recommended to me by my scouts. He seems quite decent, but we don't really have. Should sign scout. Oh wait, we shouldn't scout him. He's a free agent. Oh well, whatever. We could just offer him a trial, so we'll sign for Villanova because that's where he went. And if we send a trial offer to him, he will make the decision literally immediately. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that just to prove the point. He has just received an offer from Villanova, 1432. Well, it's 5 now that we've gotten our mitts in the whatchamacallits. We put our fingies in the jar, in the cookie jar. I think that's what the kids call it these days. Right, at 5 p.m. Let's see now, because this will force him to make a contract decision. He can't actually reject my trial offer at the same time as still considering someone else's contract offer. So, there we go. That took, what? An hour. An hour it took. Villanova has a better reputation in the game than we do. Do they? They're in the second division of Brazil. That is a little bit better, to be honest. Schedule. Offers made for Rangers. Okay, that's fine. No. No, that's not the one. Reject. We're not even gonna look at it. Another one's to loin. No loins, please. No, not around the 17-year-olds. Want to loan Ito, which should be fine. Regular starter. They pay a little bit of his wages. Sure. You can talk to them if you want to. Continue. But yeah, I'll probably just today I'll probably just play up until the I lost my train of thought because I saw this. I'll probably just play up until the start of the actual season. This didn't happen. So this changed. According to the strong business links with South Korea in the past, he's believed to want to install Yoon Jung-hwan. Is he the one who was at Cerezo? He is. Yeah. He did a decent job, actually. He did a fairly decent job as the Cerezo manager. Would you like to be my assistant? That would be great. Probably not. Probably not. No, stop talking to me. Because I get injured, that's fine. I guess. He wouldn't be playing for us anyways. Okay. Shibata, I think, yes, I wanted to keep scouting him because I want to know how good he actually is. Because he seems like he could be decent. Don't know his potential yet. He's someone that could keep in mind. Not for Indo, important player. Right, and that is... totally, they are in J3. Yes, they did stay up. Please don't go to a different screen. Thank you. I don't get this one. Wait, Tokushima is bidding for him. Don't they have good goalkeepers? Kind of, but I mean, they would have him for the season. Oh well. They lose their other goalkeeper. They did to Gamba. He's pretty good. Who do they have? What goalkeepers do they have? Ichimori still. Did Higashikuchi retire it yet? Seems so. Oh, Kurata is also retiring. When? In a year. Surely, just looking at that, surely he could still do a job for them in the first team. Surely. Or are you gonna become a scout? Let's add him to the staff shortlist because why not? Not that he'd be likely to join us, but with the if Gamba needs a scout, he'd probably want to be there. Apart from 2 loans. Spanning, what, 2 seasons? Every single year he's been at Gamba. This was the season they got promoted. They got relegated here, promoted, and I think they won the league here in 14-15. I'll have to go back and check. I'll have to check. Yeah, there we go. What an absolutely wild ride that must have been. Like, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, relegated, promoted, and then winning the league. In 6 years. third to relegated to winning the league. Beautiful. It's wonderful. Okay, let's see. Is he? Do they have any players they would like to give to me? Maybe? By any chance? Or at least any that we should be keeping an eye on. This dude looks actually kind of interesting. We should have a look. Right. Fabio Moreno fell. Can someone help him up? Striker, of course. Of course he's a striker. Doesn't matter how far he falls then. We can't sign him anyways. Or well, we can, but we're not allowed to use him because my own rules. Okay. Hashimoto joins Kawasaki. Recommend from contract. Nah. Don't think it's worth. Yeah. Not worth. Not worth. Hashimoto was also not worth. Was it not? Nah. Because I would have to retrain him. Shibano, we have offered a contract to. Yes. Fujita, no. Mariyama, no. Ishii, no, apparently. Apparently. I hope this promise actually works out because he's been injured for a long time now. And he's going to be injured for the remainder of the promise. Would be quite annoying if that breaks it. Let's scout him a little bit more because why not? Why not? Fujita, Fujita. It's a jumping reach. I want big central defenders. I want them to be large, and we can remove Felix from all of our shortlists because we're not going to sign him. And yeah, that's fine. Continue. Wait, Maeda is retiring? Really? Surely it's not. Yeah, he's 31. What are you retiring for? Also, he wants to be an assistant manager but can't manage people. Okay. He won't be aging any men, I guess. What a weird turn of events that was, though. Like Liam Rosenior. Like, oh, let's bring in the club guy or the organization guy, and then, oh well, who knew? It didn't work out at all. Let's fire him again. 4 months into, what was it, 6.5 years contract? Gee. But like, even if you factor in that, like I've heard the rumors that the Chelsea would have taken precautions, I guess, to make sure that they wouldn't have to pay him literally millions to get rid of him this early. But still, it's not like they could just get rid of him for a free. They still would have to pay him off. So even if it's not like 20 million because they have to pay the rest of his salary, it's still going to be a fairly significant amount. like for all the shortcomings of let's see, who do we put in? Yamaya maybe? No, Sasaki on the left. There we go. For all the shortcomings that we unfortunately see with Arsenal, I'm kind of happy we don't do the let's pull the plug on the manager immediately, because ooh, scary. We have lost too many games. Like, sure, we keep underperforming, to say the least. We don't really get the results we probably should get, and definitely not the ones we need. But we're gonna do the same again. Have Minamino be in the attacking midfield position, just because we should have still the same movement, like when he starts as an outlet. Then when we get the ball, he drops, hopefully dragging defenders out of position for Hashimoto and Yamaya to not run into the space. Surely nothing can go wrong. Go. Yes. I do still kind of want to look for a defensive mid, if we can find one, unless we just wait and hope that Yamaguchi changes his mind. Because one of the things that I've been thinking about in the context of this save, and what I've kind of noticed around the J leagues, is that for some reason there's a quite significant gap in I'm assuming the reputation of say of the different J leagues, which I don't really see existing in real life. Nice one, Minamino. Like, players who play in the top tier, they're not too scared of dropping down one level. And at the same time, if their team gets relegated, it's not like an absolute fire sale and everyone leaves. Like Gamba, for example, I talked about before. When they got relegated with a team that the year before had finished third, they still kept all of their best players. No one left because, I don't want to play in the second division. When Cerezo got relegated, nice, they kept all of their best players, pretty much all of their best players, including a aging Diego Forlan. He didn't stay at Cerezo for the love of the club, because he'd been there for like a year or two. Nice, left wing back, scoring from an assist from the right wing back. I'll take it. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little bit weird that there seemingly is a huge gap in reputation between the leagues, because as we kind of saw, Yamaguchi played in the second division in the first season. Now he completely refuses to play in the second division, despite not having had a club for 6 months. Like, nice, but like, hello, you just played in this division. Your team released you on a free Or maybe you didn't want to sign a new contract because they played in the second division, but like, it doesn't really make sense. I'm fairly sure that he'd not be too against playing in the second tier, considering he actually went to play in the second tier. But what do I know? I'm just a guy. I do wonder. I'm not sure what the exact gap is in reputation between the leagues, because I'm assuming that's what is making the difference. Like, players don't want to go to a certain league because their league reputation isn't high enough. I'm assuming it's that and not, well, there aren't as many good players in this league as I would like there to be. So, yeah. Nice. Again, 30 minutes in, 6-0. That's not too shabby. We need to be careful to protect our lead. Well, thank you for the advice. We're playing an amateur team that is basically just here to boost our confidence. I'm not sure we need to protect our lead when we're 6-0 up after half an hour. Unless they score, then maybe we need to... oh boy, that's a spicy challenge. In your own penalty area, even if it's a friendly. Whew. But yeah, we basically had this result in the lost game. Who adds 3 minutes to the first half of a friendly? Referee, come on. I think we're just gonna. We've had a lot of shots on target so far, so I'm happy. We have had a lot of shots, and that is good. We do want that. Has it zoomed in? Or does it feel like it's zoomed in? Annoying. Oh, get out of the middle. Get out of the road, man. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this is just a confidence booster. We'll have a slightly more difficult game next, which was, I don't remember. Fujieda, I believe. Focus play down the left. Let's not. We'll give them 65 and then we'll make our wholesale changes. Because why not? What on earth is this? I don't think we need to have the defensive midfielder stand behind the centre back when we have a free kick in our own half. Get up. Get up. Get out of there. Oh, have we not had game audio this entire time? Oh boy. That's annoying. See if we can get it. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Naturally, as the sound stops playing, Ian has taken a knock. Oh, we're gonna make our changes. Anyways. So hopefully he'll be fine. Need to get some games into the legs of these two old men. Fukase and Sasaki plays on the left, and then we move Fukase up. Or do we? What if we do that? So we'll have Sasaki play as the attacking mid, and Fukase can play as the channel forward. Hopefully Lingberg can run up and cross to the back post, because Fukase is good in the air. Let's try that. Have we made all of the changes? We have made all of the changes. All of the changes. I want you to go out there and make an impact. Show me that you want to play for us. And stuff. I feel like I was in the middle of a point that I was trying to make, but I have no idea what I was saying. Not bad. Oh well. If it was important, I would have remembered. Well, well. Well, well, well. I think he was offside, wasn't he? No? Okay. Good ball over the top then. It looked offside to me. See if we can spot it on this replay. He looks offside still. This was probably the worst possible angle to see that from, though. Are you going to defend? Mate. Thank you for finally defending. After only 4 years. Oh yeah. Was that the second Fukuda to Kaneko goal? I think it was. We don't need to see it from here. Yeah, it was. And now... Yep. No highlights going, but we can still change the camera zoom. I'm going to scroll in right now. I'm not going to scroll in right now because we're in the highlight. That's weird. That shouldn't happen. I don't like it. I don't need it. I would like it to stop. Like, preferably, this highlight screen should be the only time you can actually change the zoom by scrolling your scroll wheel. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hat-trick off the bench. A bit of a bummer that it wasn't Fukuda again. That would have been funny. But he was there. The hockey assist, as I believe it is called. I don't know why I say I believe it's called that. I have heard it be said. And I do know how hockey works. Even if I haven't watched any hockey in years. But yeah, that's decent. We have hat-trick from Hyun again, and a proper hat-trick as well. We had 3 from Minamino and 3 from Kaneko, and then Yoshinaga with the stray goal from someone else. Decent spread on the assist as well, which is nice. Again, though, we played an amateur team that we only decided to play because of their name, and they're a local team, so they didn't have to travel too far. And we still managed only 39% possession. That's why we don't want to have the ball. We win 10-0 when we don't have the ball. When we have the ball, we lose 2-0. You've blown them away. Well done. So yeah, the only... Okay, 1 to 2 days. That's fine. Well, wait, 1 to 2 days. And he's on loan. Send him home. Get out of here. Get him out of here. I don't think they have any players at all. Yeah, they only have grayed out players, and apparently only one of them played. So yeah, completely amateur, don't have any players. 10-0 might be a little bit in the... Might be a little low, on the lower end. Guma wants to loan. They're in the 3rd tier, right? J3, yes. They'll pay us, he'll play right back, that's fine. Sure. The important part is that he plays. Matsumoto, oh, you bastards. And that's what we like to see. Declined slightly. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know how that works, but apparently it works. Performing steadily. Seems like he's doing well. Let's criticize him. What? Why? Why would I do that? Oh, right. Did our... I think it did... let's have a... Yes. So we have... like I did go through and fix or set up our training schedule for pretty much the entire year. And then came the TV... the games that are going to be on TV. And a lot of them moved to Sundays for fun. So I had to change again. I had to change it. So now we have the training schedules set up differently. Okay, I don't really need this site because it's very not good. Very not good. I mean, he's pretty good. But actually, Yoshinaga is probably better. And he doesn't take up a foreign player slot. So that's fine. Players are left. We have players we should have a peek at. Right. We're not going to do that. Sendai wants to sign permanently. You cannot do that. No. No. Oh, here we go. This is the one. We only got 2 this time, not 3. Yeah. We are going to view all offers, go to the correct person, and... What? Excuse me? Why is that on contract immediately? He doesn't have a relegation release clause. He doesn't have a release clause. Why has that gone through to contract? You cannot have an offer. So... Yeah, why has that been accepted? What the fuck, game? Why the fuck has that... Why has that been accepted? Why? Why does he have a transfer value of 875k? Why on earth has one of the offers been accepted? And I can't cancel it. Gonna hop over here just in case. When was the last save? No, I don't want to save the game first before I check. None today. Would be very interesting to speak to other clubs. Why? Why, when that has not been the case ever so far? Just because of one has been automatically accepted. Somehow. Will we go back here? Yeah, like, since I was blocking that and blurring it out, I was looking at the transfer status. Now he's very interested, would be very interested in speaking to other clubs. Like, why? This is now the second time that has happened. I've received an offer that has been automatically accepted. Meanwhile, let's see, responsibilities, transfers and contracts. Let's see if there's anything that doesn't have my face on it. Nope. It's all my face. Why is it? Is the scroll bar becoming larger? Is there... Either way, take control of all. I can't click take control of all, probably because I have control of all of them. All of them has my face on. Which means that no one gets in and just accepts offers here or there. So that disproves my my theory that it's because I look at an offer and then not reject it outright there. Because that's it. Again, this is not a particularly good offer for us. Yeah, we'll get 575k. Yeah, and then we'll have to wait for 2 years to get most of the rest, and then he'll have to play 20 games, and the percentage of profit is ass. And the weird part is, this is a negotiable offer that was automatically accepted. What? I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm gonna... Mr. Google, do you say? Do you have anything? Transfer offers automatically accepted. It's a different game. This is for... Go away. Okay, here is someone... Something? Okay, this is a different issue, I think. Okay, so where could it be? Transfer office options. Just reject all, and then we will go forward. Because that is so annoying and so stupid. Go away. Yeah, the bid's still there. It has still been accepted. I can't do anything with it. Like what? day. Okay, Endo's leaving. All alone, that's good. Develop well, young lad. Yeah, we'll see when the day ticks over. We'll have a peek. Maybe it changes then. If it doesn't, I don't know. Like it's such a shitty thing. Like, oh hey, you found a great player. Well, someone made an offer for him. The game has decided it has been accepted, and you can't do shit. Like, what the hell? I don't know if that's something that you could like use the editor for or something. I don't have the editor, so I don't know if I could even even if I think I have the I do think I have the editor turned off, so I don't think it would make too much of a difference. Yeah, like it is no Saturday though. Let's check. We cannot do anything. I don't get it. Like what? Like I don't understand why that happens. Like I don't get it. Like why does that happen? Let's check results from the past year. That's FIFA. Yeah, I don't find anything like anyone else complaining about it. Because like now, I got an article about why Liam Senior failed at Chelsea. Probably not because his transfer offers for his players were automatically accepted, but okay. What was this? Different game. That was 24. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, this is so annoying. Okay, Sasuke signs, that's good for us. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what number shall we give him? 14 will be fine. Sure. Yes. Kai, can you welcome him? Good. Make him feel welcome. And let's also register. Oh, we don't have to register. Minamino needs to be registered, as does Sasaki. We can register 99 players. Let's see who's... is there anyone knocking about? Are too old? No. Okay, good. Confirm. Everyone is registered. All 22 players that need to be registered are registered. Disappointed with the sale of Hocher. Why? Reasons? Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Outraged about the sale of such an important player. Yeah, but we signed some more important players. Players who are more important. Right. Yeah, we probably need to get someone up to be an actual team leader. Maybe someone like Inoue and Lingbe could get up there. Lingbe would be great since he has a driven personality. That would be quite nice. Let's see if there's anyone that we don't necessarily need to start. Yoshinaga? Wow. He and Sharpness took a absolute dive, and he probably shouldn't be playing. But a bunch of players also left. Just under 18s have any players that we could borrow for a little bit? Isaka maybe? Sure. Let's have him. Don't think the second team has anyone. No. None at all. Right. I may as well just please. There. Bring everyone. Even if most of them won't play. Or, well, none of the ones that we added at the end, at least. It's just in case. Well, actually, Isaka might come off the bench. Mostly because he shouldn't play. We'll have Fukuta start then, and then we'll do a little bit of fiddling and finagling. So Isaka will play the defensive midfield role, which he should do fine, as long as he doesn't have to head the ball, because he cannot reach it. But yeah, I think we'll just go with this team. I'll probably just again drop Minamino in to play as an attacking midfielder. And yeah, then we'll see. Go-to match. Because I kind of liked having him there. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that, well, what we could hope for, since this stupid transfer offer for Kaneko was automatically accepted, we can hope that we are at least allowed to say no when and if he decides to accept their contract offer. Right, we're up against Sushak, the giant of a goalkeeper. Very much a side note, but yeah. Yeah, I do hope that we can at least say no and stop it that way if he just doesn't turn them down outright, which would be great. I do not want him to leave. But yeah, if not, I hope we can at least say no then, once the transfer gets finalized. And also hope that he doesn't throw his toys out of the pram when that happens. Nice. So that's a more difficult finish than he's missed like 4 times so far. Lad. Well, at least we know he's good at hitting the ball. He's a big old lump, that guy. And to the surprise of no one, we're doing better when we don't have the ball. Stop having the ball. Stop it. Stop having the ball. It's what makes us lose games. I don't know why though, but that seems to be like the great correlation. We have the ball, we lose. We don't have the ball, we win. Why is that a thing? I don't know. But it is a thing. I would like Yoshinaga to be over here, like right on their defensive line. But I guess right wing back driving through the middle, getting a shot off is not too bad either. That's not too bad either. I still really dislike this this nonsense in possession tactic. Two advanced playmakers and a deep lying playmaker. Like it looks gross. It looks gross. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Also, how many passes have they had? 296. Have we had like? If we check the OPDA, which is passes per defensive actions, right? They've had 78.67 passes between our defensive actions, which is including in attempts at tackling and interceptions and stuff like that. How does that work? I know you're capable of even better. Yoshinaga seems to be very receptible at this point in time. I don't know why. But he seems to be agreeable. Which is nice. It's nice when the players are agreeing with me. Oh, itchy leg. Wow. How are they defending? 5-3-2? No. What is this? Out of possession? Are they 4-4-2ing it out of possession or something? This is also a very long highlight. Key highlights, by the way. Oh, really? And then it lagged right when the shot happened, so we didn't see exactly what happened. How are they playing out of possession? They are playing 4-4-2 out of possession. Weird. I say that, but that's what I had plans to do with the when I swapped to the 3-4-3 with 3 strikers. I had planned to do that and play a 4-4-2 out of possession. But then I decided against it because, well, our 4-4-2 out of possession didn't really work that well for us. So I stopped. He. go. Wholesale changes. Everyone is new. We'll do focus on the channel forward again. Sasuke as the attacking midfielder. We have changed everyone. Yes. Make an impact. Oh, 4 players who enjoyed that particular little talk. Okay, so one thing that I'm seeing when we have the attacking midfielder rather than 3 strikers is that there's more like interchanging of positions. They're not as static, I feel. But one of the main issues I see is that they are also very, very close together. Which means they sometimes kind of get in each other's way, and they don't really... That's an impressive pass for someone with 8 passing, and just bring the ball down, mate. Yeah, it kind of feels like we're clustering too much. Which is interesting because both of the actual strikers, when we are in possession, are set to be channel strikers, which means that they should be making runs into the channels. I was gonna... Let's pause it so I can point with my mouse cursor. Let's not do that, it's a friendly, let's just get it over with. But if they are in these positions, they should be making these runs, but they don't. They kind of gravitate towards the ball. So we have like the 3 in like a triangle right at the edge of the penalty area, which I'm not a huge fan of, if I'm completely honest. That is a strange throw-in, but we'll take it. Okay, absolutely pelts it at his feet. But we'll take it with a decent cross for Kanekos to score again. That is... I would like to see that combination a little bit more often. Left wing back to the back post, to the far side striker. We usually see the opposite, like the right wing back to the left-sided striker. I would like to see both, because yeah, I still feel like this, like even like I noticed in the beta, Opta was not working. Like we had times where literally all of the passes that our opponents had were without a defensive action, which I very much doubt, because at that point we were high pressing and like getting stuck in, which means we tackle more often. So like high pressing, closing down more often, again getting stuck in. I doubt there would be like 230 passes per half without any kind of tackle attempt. We have some feedback. Where is that feedback? Here? No? That's just his profile. Why are you saying that you have feedback if there is no feedback? One of these days. Right. I think we have our defensive players sorted. I think. Do we? I should check. I should check instead of just thinking. Let's keep looking at this dude. Right, and Yamada. He's a decent J1 player playing in the 3rd tier. And we still don't know if he would like to join us. How? Just like slip him a little piece of paper. Hey, would you like to play for us? Surely no one would notice. Surely we wouldn't get in trouble for it. Where was I? There. Yes, I remembered. Right, let's see. Remove the players that shouldn't be there. Because they're not our players. Go away. So we have 2 like older players that are kind of backups at central defense in Yoshino and Kai. That should be fine. And if we sign the young Thai player, he could be that 3rd choice. Because I don't think he's gonna ever be good enough to be like one of our starters. So having a younger player who could potentially go in and play a little bit in like cups or something, and then play mostly for the 2nd team could potentially be a decent idea. Right, we need to add in Yoshinaga. Shibano is not our player at this point in time, so he doesn't need to be in here. Saikodor is not our player, so he doesn't need to be in there. Goodbye. Tsushima is not gonna be playing for the 1st team, neither is Fukano, I think. No. They're not gonna be playing for the 1st team right now. That's correct. Ito, no, he doesn't need to be here. Matsushita doesn't need to be here. And we do have Sasaki for all of these, so... Would he be in the... No, he's not an attacker, apparently. Sasaki. He would probably be go ahead of Fukase. We might want to look at... he's a regular starter. Might want to look at loaning him out so he can get regular starting, like the regular 1st team minutes, because he's not quite there yet, and I don't want to waste his potential. Very consistent performer at 19. Ooh. Yeah, let's see if we can't find... let's try the transfer room out. Then filter for strikers. Confirm. Loan. Anyone wants a regular starter? Can I go focus? Aha! That's Yamaguchi, the bastards. I would rather him... Would he... Really? Let's see if... let's see what they have. What kind of formation do they play? They haven't... They haven't played since we played them. Okay. Their manager prefers a 4-3-3. That means 1 striker. What strikers do they have? Currently Takahashi, who they are trying to sell. Fair enough. Kumashiro, who has suitors, let's say. Let's call it. He's actually quite decent. Let's scout him since he's on our shortlist. What shortlist? Strikers, naturally. And Nagai is retiring halfway through the season. That means they have Ito, Ooh, Fukase might be better then. And that's it. And Takashi, they're trying to sell. Teams are interested. Kumashiro, who might leave as well, but he's more of an attacking midfielder anyways. Can we see how much did he play? 14 times. Where is it? We see that. There's somewhere you can see where he played. He played out wide. This is reserves games. See, where's the game against Oz? Did he play? Attacking midfield, right. Attacking midfield. So they played a 4-2-3-1 before? How long is this? Is this new man? Is it a new manager? No. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see then if they are interested. Can I please have the? Why does it? Why? Like, have the pop up upwards instead of downwards. Come on, why is it off the screen? Stupid. Because it's on loan. Go for important player. And we'll go with 100%. They pay his wages and then nothing else. Let's see. Because I would prefer him getting first team minutes and actually playing. Oh, bloody hell! So they rejected 950k. Phew. Oh, Mito, you rascals. That's what I was planning on doing. Potentially J1 standard. Really? I mean, we can try. We can see what would he like? Breakthrough prospect. That's fine. How much would you like? Not a lot. Let's go for 2 years. 200. We will not add any after international appearances for him because I found him in their youth national teams. Which means he is on the radar, and if he can become slightly better, then maybe he actually does play for their national team. Let's start him at 500 and see what he says. No, 2 years. 550? 2 years. We'll just lock it in, because come on, dude. 600? Wow! 625? 650? What you asked for initially? Oh, come on. Fine. I should... right. The relegation release clause. We should have done that. Oh, well. Oh, well. That is a lowball offer, really. 750k can potentially rise to 900. if they get this loan, I will be very annoyed. Very annoyed. Because I would have liked him for myself. And if they take him from me, I will be very cross. Would he even play? Ahead of Watari, yeah. But wouldn't they just push up Mateus Jesus? So they could have Watai, for example? Probably not Yusuke. Watai probably should play ahead of Watari, which would mean that Jesus would be pushed up for up front. I don't know. Yeah, Kikuchi signing for them, that was a little bit of a kick in the teeth. Because he was, of course, one of the players that we tried to sign. But he said no. Because he wanted to play for Nagasaki, who are apparently a better team than we are. Are they? I think they are. If we were 12th. The media prediction. Now we're 13th. Who went past? I don't remember. So Nagasaki is a little bit better than us. I wonder where we could potentially reinforce so that we are one of the best. See if it's changed. No, we still can't do anything with the mechanic offer, which is weird. It's weird. Oh boy, that's a lot of things. That was a lot of things. Takanaka apparently is not good enough for us. Yeah. If I needed a technical player who could, like a playmaker, sure. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a stand in the way kind of guy. I really dislike that it goes to the next entry, the next message rather than the one I was on. Let's keep scouting him because he's not too bad. Watara, right? Another big old dude. Is it old? 24 years old? Not very old, is he? It's not the most promising, or it doesn't have the most amount of growth available. Scout Miyara on as well. Urava, Kofu, and Kumamoto all have made offers now. And they have accepted them. Excuse me while I throttle whoever is in charge of the transfers at Kawasaki. Bastards. Alright, Sasuke, we need to set his training for attacking midfielder. And then as a central outlet centre forward. I think we start with the attacking mid so he gets to get better at playing at the as the attacking midfielder. I think that's where he's going to play the most. And then if he becomes natural, then we can work on him being a striker as well. Did I sign anyone else that I haven't? No. I think Yoshinaga was the one before. Right. There we go. From Nagasaki, Urawa, Kofu, and Kumamoto. Very straightforward decision to make. They offered him an impressive wage package. I think that is higher than we offered, which would be a first. I felt that the wage we offered him was disappointing compared to what he was looking for from us. It's what you agreed to. Billy, you said yes. Oh well. That is a lot of shortlists that he was on. Don't know why they all. I don't know why they get added to the default shortlist just because you offer them or well try to sign them. Make an offer for them. No. All right, we have had I forgot the whatchamacallits. We have a scouting report. Come on, they're not willing to make an offer for Cassette this time. Okay. Let's see if we can't. He's not going to get unsettled, is he? No. Let's see if we can find someone who will drop the wage percentage so we can just see if we can find anyone who will play him as a regular starter. Because that is what we want. I was like, I made just one appearance. Have they played any games at all? Yes. Literally 2 days ago. So, right. Transfer with Takasaki. He's retiring in 4 months. I don't think anyone will try to sign him. Long list Tsushima, isn't he? He's 17. Right, we can see their potential, yes. See if we can knock down. No. Let's not do that then. I don't want to piss him off. Our goalkeepers. Wait until offering them a new contract. We can do that. Okay. Now the question is, do we... JFL. I would prefer them to be at least at a level where they can play in the J3 and then loan them out to a J3 team rather than loaning them out to the JFL, because that is not a league that is in the game. So I feel like that would probably not be great. I don't know if that's actually how that works, but it's how my brain says it works. Sylvester Iwuba is a fantastic name. I hope he's good. Just based on the name. I really hope he's good. It is a bummer that we have well, bummer. I knew that when I started the save, that we'd have the 4-player or 4 foreign player limit. But boy, is it annoying me when you see like This is a good goalkeeper. This dude would be pretty darn useful. Even like Ahmed Tarek would be quite nice. Maybe... Right. There are so many good players that I can't sign. So I couldn't use them, and this one I have ruled myself out of using. Let's add him to the shortlist for a year. Fudge, I forgot that happens. It's so annoying. At least we know how to fix it. Which is stupid. Ooh. A defensive midfielder? He can mark, he can pass, he can tackle. He's not super technical. He works hard. He runs a lot, a fair amount. Apparently has potential as well. Let's scout him. Let's scout Sylvester Iwuba. Iwuba. I have no idea if I'm even remotely close. I don't think I am. But it's a fantastic name. I really like it. Have I not? I think I've scouted this dude before, have I not? He's still pretty decent. Probably no. Wiki Tourists is a fantastic name for a club as well. You find so many fantastic things in this game. Too bad about all of the non-fantastic things. That is a shame. Let's scout this dude as well because he kind of seems decent. We want to see all of the decent players. We want to know about them. We want to know all about them. Because that helps. This is the... Yeah. This is the Atletico B team? Right? Yeah. And he would be interested in joining us? No. On loan? Sure. Permanently, no. I don't know. Lucas Hempt. I wish the like this scouting report, like I don't need his name and his age and his position again. It's already up here. You have the position here again. Have the like ability and potential stars as they are currently, like the current opinion. Like this is where it should be. I don't need to have his name and his age again. I know. I'm trying to be like, okay, what is the assessment of his potential ability currently? Well, I know he's here, then I have to hope that I did. But like, that should be available at a glance. I shouldn't have to, like, the way I've done before, or up until now, like, flicking back and forth to see what it changes to. That's not, oh, come on. Of course we'd find a good striker for free. And his name is Sock. Balls. Kagawa has a lot of pretty darn good players. No. No. If I was signing a foreign centre back, I want them to be big and good in the air, at the very least. At the very least. Because what else would be the point? Because when I started following the J League, like the foreign players that were in the league were one of two things. They were either tall, like pretty darn tall, for compared to everyone else, or they were Brazilian. Preferably they were both. Some of them were, but there were no like this guy, for example. He's probably pretty good. We don't know, but he's more of a smaller technical player. Not from Brazil. Like I remember, like even the players that they had in. Oh, come on. They weren't necessarily playing in the positions they were, quote unquote, supposed to. Their natural positions. If they were decent defensively and tall, they were played at centre back. The prime example that I can think of the top of my head, because, well, I watched him quite a bit during this time, was when, and excuse the butchering of the name, Goiko Kachar, when he was at Cerezo. Was it Schalke he played for? He played for a few teams in Germany. Then he moved to Cerezo. He had always been a defensive midfielder, but because he was tall and pretty good defensively at Cerezo, he played at centre back. Let's keep the reports and then we continue. Now I can't wait for the essential to the drones. No, there's not. And if I could, I would stop this nonsense, but I'm not allowed to because game. He does it to me. I saw that, oh, you have to do something here, and my cheeks clenched, like, oh, it's not Kaneko, is it? He's no longer free. Kind of want to see how he develops, but I guess we'll probably see that ourselves. Is he gonna be their first choice? He is. Damn it. It's a shame that he couldn't stay for stay at Yamagata for just one season, because pretty much I was thinking maybe I would replace Fernandez with him. That's probably not gonna happen now, but we'll keep him on the shortlist just in case. A regular starter, he will play. Accept. Continue. I can't wait for it. Like, I'm assuming that the Kaneko transfer thing will, oh damn you, Mito, will come to its conclusion or either right before the season starts or right before we play Kanazawa, which wasn't that wasn't that far into the season. He's not too shabby. Not too shabby. But also... Well, keep scouting Osaki because they do want to get rid of him. I would like to see... I would like to be pretty certain just how good he is, because there is still room for one more central defender. Unfortunately, the Thai lad didn't pan out. No. Like, this dude would be nice, but he has no interest in joining us. Who was Tokushima? Would he join them? To the media prediction. Where is he? Oh, where are they predicted? Third. Okay, so... Oh, we're up to 11th. We haven't done anything. We've loaned out a couple of players, I think. But we've jumped up 2 positions. Yeah, Tokushima are moving and schmoving. What? Yeah, sure. Let's move these lads up to the second team. What observations do we have? Kita. Yeah. So he's improved. He's now a J2 player. Because he's previously looked to be a capable J2 striker, now maybe J3. Which is why we want to get him out on loan. We want him to get first team minutes. Miyagi. Only showing the potential to be a J3 central defender. That's a bummer. Either way, we signed him for a free. He's done decently for us at youth level. So he feels that Mito's squad is stronger than ours. Is it? Who's their key player? Ooh. He seems kind of good. Let's scout him. Yeah, they probably have some decent players. Oh, they're in the J1, of course. So wait, what did he... Of course, back button doesn't work. Why would it? What did he sign as? Breakthrough prospect. Bah, rubbish. Yeah, think what about... They were like... Huh? What? Huh? No. No. Probably scout him a little bit, since he seems decent. Anything? Nah. Komatsu would be a pretty decent signing, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't sign him unless we lose Kaneko, which I hope we don't. No, for fuck's sake. Really? Let's do it again. Keep doing it until someone bites. Doesn't have sufficient interest in joining them. Lad, I need you to go out on loan. I should probably it's probably because he believes he actually will play as a regular starter, which he won't. Gamba or Gifu will play either Kyoto or what? Wait, are we playing Gamba in the second round? Beluga Rosso. I like their badge. It's quite nice. Right. The 19th of August we'll play against Gamba. What a fantastic draw. So once again, we go into the Emperor's Cup playing a team in a division above us. Meanwhile, Kashiwa plays a team that is outside of the J Leagues. Thanks. Hang on. Doesn't maybe it's if we go to the this. No. Really? Did we check the stages? Final. Yeah, let's start with the final. Right, so we're going into the second round? Second round. Yes. We could have gone one of Honda or Mitsubishi. Surely. Hachino and Kriasao? Kriakao. Let's go with that. If in doubt, just go over the top English. Yeah, we could have gone one of them. J3 team against a JFL, I think. First power. But yeah, naturally. Are we we're one of few Cerezo and Yokohama FC got each other, so that's worse. But yeah, naturally, once again, New Year, there's a cup game and we play against. Okay. Oh right, who are we playing in the J League Cup? Tokushima. So the best we have is playing a team in our own league. That's the best we've had so far. Here we are playing Wednesday, Sunday, so we swap to the Wednesday, Sunday schedule. And that's fine. And we'd already adjusted the following week. Nice. Right. And what was it? Scouting update. Dage? I really know my words today. I don't know why. Scouting update. Striker, naturally. Would he join us? He would even join us permanently. He's not brilliant, but we could try loaning him in and then signing him up for. No, it's more an attacking play. Damn it! Every time they're more attacking. Every time. Thank you, game. Right, we'll go over that later. Okay, our first press conference is as a J2 team. Let's go. Do you think we can get off to a winning start? I've forgotten what team we play. What team do we play? I don't remember. Sure, we've been working hard. Do you agree that Gifu leveled out by Lyngbest performances? Probably not. I think it's probably more Kaneko, but hope he can be the player that lifts us to another level. Yeah. There we go. We play Akita. We should beat them, surely. It's once more headed. Hello? Why did I get the XG table? That's not what I want. Why is it fiddly? So Akita is one of the teams that are... Oh, we've dropped down to 12th again. This update's a little bit too fast for me. So we were 13th, then 11th, now 12th. It's been like a week. But Akita is one of the teams that are predicted to be worse than us. So that's something. Do we specifically scout any of these? Probably not. We're already scouting. We're already scouting our little hearts out. Huh? Do they not have centre backs? Do you guys not have central defenders? Hey, Funaki. Oh. Let's give him a little bit of a scout. It's very much a fullback. Now they have a centre back with a maximum of 9 jumping reach. That's probably going to be an issue for them. But they do also have an absolute giant next to him, so maybe not. Why are they not looking for a goalkeeper? Who's their starting goalkeeper then? Also, I see that everything has resized again because I can no. Why am I able to scroll up and down on nothing? Why? What goalkeepers do they have then? None that play apparently. So one is transfer listed, one wants to leave, and then they have a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old, and they are looking to sign a centre back. I think they might be in a little bit of a little bit of trouble. Does he have a second nationality? No. Don't know how common a first name Faiz is in Japan, but I've not heard it before. What do I say to loan? I've got a loan move to Gumma, that's nice. That means he can get game time. Yay! Kaneko snubs Kanazawa. He is the legend. I bloody well knew it. Can I give him a new contract immediately? Like, when did he sign this current contract? 4 months ago, roughly. I want to give him a raise just because he stayed. Bloody hell. Also, where did this valuation come from? I did not say that. Yeah, we will have reject all offers on until he gets annoyed by it, which I hope is never. Because I'm kind of thinking that, like, long term, we probably want to have some striker to build the team around, even if we're supposed to have a conveyor belt of striker talents. But have one that is kind of the main guy that the others can play around and, like, grow from, if that makes sense. Maybe he can be that guy. I would kind of like that. I've become strangely attached to this virtual version of an 18-year-old footballer from literally the other side of the planet. Oh, he really is a legend. Damn it. I'm way too happy that he just said no. Because that was the transfer offer that was automatically accepted and I couldn't do anything about. So I'm very happy that he helped me. Opposition will play direct. They have the speed advantage. Do they? We shouldn't dribble as often. Yes, we shall. Do we recognize any of their players? No. We have not observed anything. Let's see if we need to give anyone a bollocking. No, just the old man. So we can pat players on the shoulder and say, well done. Instead. That is always nice. I'm not allowed to praise the player because he's not been here long enough. I am not sure why that is a thing. Like, it's such a weird limitation. Oh, you've done really well in training, but you've only been here for 2 weeks, so I can't tell you that. I don't know. Is this our Inoue or is it another Inoue? It has to be another one. I'm assuming this. We have one transfer offer. I'm assuming it's the Miyazaki loan offer from Masuda, which I'm not sure I would like to agree to, because that means we don't have a left wing back. Maybe if it means he can get tons of first team minutes, that would be awesome. Then maybe he could even be the starting left wing back next season. Good thing I am planning ahead. And but most importantly, it's a good thing I'm focusing on the now. Right, we should probably go through our own team selection so we know who can be away. Audrey will start because we are still waiting on Fernandez to come back from injury. Lingba will not play. Right, it's the centre backs first. One of these years I will remember. Inoue, Kaurain, Inoue. now we have the right wing back. Lingba. We'll have Hyun next to Kita. We dropped a lot of sharpness in like, what, a week? Jeez. Left wing back will be Yoshinaga. Then we'll have Kaneko Minamino. Thank you, Minamino. And Hashimoto as our strikers. Tonoga, Kai. I guess Masuda? Fukuchi, thank you. Fukuda and Kamura. We have 3. Kinda would like maybe another defender, but we don't have any. Because the one we have is injured. So that's probably something to look into. Then we'll have Sasaki, Yamaya, and Fukase, and that's literally everyone. Nagasaki is already available for the second team, as is Nagoshi, so we don't have to do anything. Perfect. I like not doing anything. That's my favorite thing. Oh, right. Connor can always play. Anyone else who's... Rodriguez is still... Oh, he's orange injury. What do you mean he's unavailable? Oh, right. Never mind. So why isn't he... If he's orange injury, why is he not here? Where is the registration? So I haven't registered him because, of course, he was not. He was hidden because of unavailable. You'll love to see it. No. Tanaki got injured immediately out on loan. That's awful. Yeah, we may as well register everyone just because we can. We don't have to, but we can. Just register everyone. Like, it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think it's like, even if we were to loan them out, I do think it's a case of they can't play for more than 2 teams or something. Right, there we go. Now he should show up. Yeah. For some reason, currently not registered. I literally just registered him. Confirm. Yeah, okay. So, if I... Let's just see, if I were to... Why can't I deselect from up here? If I mean, it seems I could. I'm not going to, because he's still 3 to 6 weeks out of being able to play. Let's set him to, where is it? General rehab, so he can start rehabbing for 6 weeks. That was such a bummer that, oh, we bring in a really good goalkeeper on loan for free, and then like a week or 2 before he joins, injured for 6 months or something like that. Well, not really, 4 months, I think. Does he have does not have a second nationality. Like the jawline is, it reminds me of the Sakai brothers. They all have that like powerful jawline. So that loan, right? Loan. 70%. Can we? Is it non-negotiable? Doesn't seem like it is. I would like you to pay the full wages. Okay, what if we do you pay 100% of his wages if he doesn't play? You're paying the exact same thing, dude. Come on. Just agree to it, you donkey. Let's try this. Okay, fuck off then. What? I can negotiate again? I can negotiate again? Why is that allowed? Okay. What? So, I pissed them off enough that they didn't want to. They didn't want to continue negotiating, but then I could negotiate again. But that does mean that if he leaves, we don't have a backup left wing back, which means we might see a wing back coming in. Is he in? Where? Ah, there we. No. Okay, he's retiring July next year. That's fine. So we could potentially bring him in to be our backup left wing back for the year. Oh. Here I thought I was being clever, like, haha, I do have a player that I could bring in. Smart as I am, and then he's gonna retire. Sorry, Gustafsson also retiring? Dude. What is that? You've not been out of without a club for that long. Come on. Come on. I still kind of want to bring in Meiranbek. Kalmurza? Let's go with that. I don't have room for more foreign players. I would have to drop someone. Who would I drop? It would have to be Hyun, I guess. It's in the match day squad, right? It's not the playing 11. Should move him to maybe first team, and also give a little. No, he has no interest from the J1, but he doesn't want to play in the J2 for some reason. Right. Well, maybe we'll see if Masuda wants to leave. Then we'll probably go for Shichi on a 1-year contract as our backup left wing back. That could be good. Or we look at maybe some loans. Is Schmidt? I don't know why the name is in here. It doesn't need to be. It still doesn't want to join us on loan. Bummer. That's a damn shame because he would have been great. Continue. Let's see. Rodriguez cannot play. Unsurprising. Everyone else can. Remove. It didn't remove him. I love when that happens. It's wonderful. You click a button and it does nothing. Those are my favorite buttons. Right, we have our team selection here. I think, dangerously enough, I do that sometimes, thinking. But first I'm gonna also resize everything and hope that I can actually see all of the things I want to see. No. Here, I think. Let's go with that one. I think we'll start with the 3-striker formation, even if the attacking midfielder experiment, I guess, has been fairly successful so far in the preseason trialing. But I do think I want to stick to the 3 strikers. Yeah, there's still at least one thing out there. There. What is it that what could we possibly make slightly there? And then, I do wish that we could have the columns not resize themselves all the darn time. All the damn time. I also would like these that are just icons. They don't need this much space. I don't get it. I don't get it. What I do get though is that I am going to call it here for today. Like I said, I was going to go to the start of the actual season, which is literally right now in the game. We have a rough start. Damn. Apart from Akita, Omiya, they're good. We don't like them, so we want to kick them. Then it's Nagasaki, who are also a really good team. I think in real life they got promoted. So they will play this upcoming season in J1. And then we have Gambos again, the Emperor's Cup. That's rough. I got sidetracked from my explanation of why I'm going to call it here for today. But I'm going to call it because, yeah, I gotta go do stuff and try and finalize fix the last of the technical issues that I have been having. Basically, I'm ignoring them right now. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow. Maybe, but it's a very maybe. If not, then I will be back on Tuesday for more Football Manager. There will, however, be the usual weekend, well, Sunday, Monday nonsense with Rin. Should probably write that down somewhere. Nonsense on Sundays and Mondays. We're doing some fun stuff. But that is that for today.